Welcome in, Aggie fans. It is a new episode of Cruisin with Coach. We are presented by the El Paso Las Cruces Chevy dealers. Rolling today in a 2021 Chevy Silverado from Bravo Chevrolet. Adam Young with softball head coach Kathy Rodolph. Coach, thanks so much for cruising with us today.
Thanks for inviting me. Yeah, I'm excited.
How's preseason practice been so far?
You know what? So far, so good. Kids are really excited, working hard. You know, with the new year, you haven't won or lost. So we're excited to keep building our craft and see what happens opening day.
19th season for you. Hard to believe?
You know, it really is. When I first came here, I thought, well, I'll be here for a few years and then I'll probably turn it over to somebody else. But I absolutely love New Mexico State and Las Cruces.
You've won a lot of games here, Coach. Thinking back to those early years, how hard was it to inherit this program, take over this program that was struggling, quite frankly, whenever you took it over?
You know, the hardest part was getting kids to take a chance on you and take a chance on the vision and to see beyond what hadn't happened here before. But I feel like I have been blessed over many years to have some outstanding players that wanted to play for us.
Is there a player or two early on in your tenure here that kind of changed the direction of the program?
Well, I think really probably the first one that absolutely changed the direction of the program would be Hoku Nahara. She was one of the strongest females I've ever met. You know, she was a four-time judo and weightlifting champion. She was just absolutely amazing as an individual and a player.
I'm sure recruiting early on was really tough when you're trying to build a program. Has recruiting for you been able to get easier over the years now that you've established this program? You've had consistent success and you've gone to the NCAA tournament so many times?
Well, you know, we're not a secret anymore. And if somebody is looking to have an outstanding career with maybe a little bit more balance than what's expected at the P5, I feel like this really turns out to be a great fit. I've had many kids that have turned down P5 opportunities to come here to help us continue to win championships. So each year there is a very high expectation in the program that we are going to chop wood, carry water, build our craft, and build to championship Saturday for the WAC tournament.
One of the things I find intriguing with you and your program, Coach, is typically you go after high school kids. You like to develop kids here, don't you?
You know, I think there's something to be said for being the first experience a kid has. You know, not to, you know, I've coached junior college Division II and Division I, but I really like getting to know them young and really bringing them into my philosophy. And I believe that you have 4 years to play and a lifetime to talk about it. So we're going to work every single day trying to separate ourselves to be the best players we can be, as well as the best students in the classroom.
It might be hard to pinpoint one thing, but what's the most rewarding part of being a collegiate head coach?
Well, you know, it's like this last weekend we ran a team camp here, and a former standout catcher, Tatum Reedy, came in, and she had just had a little baby boy, and so she brought her, and Brennan brought Barrett for me to meet. And you know, getting those wedding announcements, the baby pictures, seeing how successful, you know, I got to go to a wedding this summer and see Stacy Rodriguez and Rachel Rodriguez, and when we went to Florida, Amber Olive, you know, standout Stan Bates Award winner, was running the facility that we use for practice every day. So it's just really neat to see the amazing women they've become.
Is there one game or moment, Coach, that you think about more than others?
There's so many, but probably the first opportunity that we made it to postseason, we went, and Alex Newman was my pitcher at the time, and we played Texas Tech, and Texas Tech was ranked #1 in the nation offensively, and we played them at the Arizona Regionals. And not only did we beat them, we run-rolled them in 5 innings, and Alex threw a no-hitter. And the funny thing about that is I believe Alex only had 3 or 4 strikeouts, so the team had to provide 17 outs, but it shows you how hard they played behind each other.
We had Mike Jordan on an episode a couple months ago, and we talked about his program being so consistent, and it's the same with your program. The fans kind of just expect you to go out there and win 30 plus, 35 plus games and make the NCAA tournament every single year, but I don't think they realize how hard it is to do that. How hard is it to be consistent every year?
Oh, it gets more and more challenging every year from, the level of competition across the country improves, and, you aren't a secret anymore, so you're never going to draw somebody's number 2 or 3 pitcher. When you swing in the top 10 in the nation, you're always going to, expect to get their best. And so I feel like what we try to do is show that through hard work, anything is possible. But there is no shortcut to being successful.
Lastly, Coach, you seem like you're as motivated as you've ever been. What keeps you motivated every day as you run this program in your 19th season?
I honestly love the development of kids and seeing them really go from maybe being a little bit insecure, not sure of themselves, into very strong, confident, independent women. We absolutely believe in blue collar hard work, and we get excited. The game doesn't know who's supposed to win. So we play an awful lot of really tough top 10 teams in the country. But I want us to understand really the biggest difference between the top 10 and everybody else is their ability to play fast without rushing. And so we work every day, accelerated leads. We work under pressure, 2 strikes. What are you going to do? Bases are loaded, bottom of the 7th. And I try to help the kids learn to dream. And through that dream, when opportunities come up, they've already practiced it. So they're excited for it. They're not intimidated by it.
And the schedule's loaded again. Iowa State, Oregon State, Nebraska, Arizona. A lot of the league programs coming here to Las Cruces, Coach.
We're going to have some great softball, and I promise you, if you haven't seen us play, we're going to be super exciting. You'll be hooked if you come out and watch us once.
You'll be home the first couple of weekends this year, Coach. Thanks so much for joining us today. Continued success for you in the program, and I can't wait to watch it here in 2022.
Thank you very much, and go Aggies.
That's softball head coach Kathy Rodolph on this new episode of Cruisin' with Coach. We're presented by the El Paso Las Cruces Chevy dealers. Rolling today in a 2021 Chevy Silverado from Bravo Chevrolet.